Okay, so a handful of people asked for this tutorial here on YouTube and just a couple people on TikTok. So I'm also going to be filming like a TikTok in between this video. But look at the size of this P. Louise eyebrow gel brush. It's massive. Usually eyebrow brushes are quite small, aren't they? But no, this is the makeup tutorial that if you see my previous video yesterday, the She Glam Lit Swatch. A couple of you had asked for that tutorial and I don't know why I didn't film it. I think what happened was yesterday I just wasn't really in the mood to film a makeup tutorial, but I just sat down and played with makeup and that was the outcome and I do love it. It's a really nice makeup look, isn't it? So I'm taking the Be Perfect Perfection Primer. This is the Champagne Glow. Tell Jesus that the bitch is back. I'm taking my chroma cover. I'm literally scraping at the sides with this, so I'm just going to be using it up. I've just freshly fight tan, but I think this shade should still be okay. I would love to know why some tans go like, is it just me or do I look like a greeny grey? Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Oh my goodness, I was on TikTok last night and I was watching somebody do a makeup tutorial not using any foundation, but they were just using concealers, cream bronzers and just other cream products for the complexion. I've never seen a product and wanted it so much in my life. I must actually go on and buy it immediately. The Hourglass Concealer. The way this applied to this girl's skin, now I don't know whether she had a filter on the video or not, but oh my god. And to be fair, I have actually heard nothing but good things about the Hourglass Concealer, but it looked flawless. She hadn't even blended it out yet, but just where she had applied the concealer looked like butter. Just the most beautiful, butteriest skin. That was on straight in my basket. I love this wee cream bronzer, but this applicator and packaging cracks me up so much. Just Pot bronzer from the Beauty Crop. It's just so small. Cream blush in Peach. I just love this brush for blending out cream blush. Cream blush especially, but I suppose you can use it for any cream product. Even cream bronzer actually, because it is quite small, so you can be a wee bit more precise with your placement and blending. But I think because of the size of it, that's why I like it for cream blush. But it's from, I always get mixed up between the brand Kosas and Kaleidos. I think it's because they both start with a K maybe, I don't know, but it's from the brand Kaleidos and it's their Geo Fiber Contour Brush, the C2 contour brush, and it's just so good. For like Geo Fiber brushes, I feel are great for cream products. They're quite good for like powder products as well. I used to use a really big goodness, I can't even find it, but yeah, I used to use like a big Geo Fiber brush to apply my bronzer. And I applied it beautifully, it looked flawless. But a Geo Fiber brush, especially for cream products, whatever way the bristles just maneuver, it just melts the products into the skin. Treadwell Cosmetics loose powder. I'm just going to quickly dust off any of that excess. Anyways, I used this wee Dior palette for highlight. What blush am I using? Yeah. I've noticed that these days I'll only apply a bit of highlight if I'm using a blush that hasn't got any shimmer in it. Yeah, this is pure matte. So we're taking another wee quad from Colourpop, just this one here. These wee blush shades are actually really pretty colours, especially this one. And for a wee bit of bronzer, this one from Poundland. Oh my god. Oh, yous are gonna die. If yous have been with me, well, any of yous that have been with me since the very beginning maybe. So out in front of me I have all of my makeup brushes, and then I have a drawer down here with just another wee pot of makeup brushes that are just old and crusty, or just overspill of brushes that I don't use all the time. I was decluttering that drawer and actually binning the majority of them brushes. But look what I found. Will we use it just for shits and gigs? So if you don't know about this relic, this piece of antique, I used to use this. It did at some stage have a handle, of course, but I used this bronzer brush to absolute death. Look at this state of it. And this was actually my mum's. I don't know how it came into my possession. Clearly I stole it. But I just used to use this all the time at the start of my YouTube channel. Okay, so I've just prepped my lids with the P. Louise eyeshadow base, also from P. Louise. The All I See Is Science palette. I'm not too sure if you can get this palette anymore. I'm pretty sure you probably can, right? But I don't know, I just sometimes feel like some palettes just get discontinued now and again maybe. I could be so wrong, but who knows. Right, okay, I'm so used to filming this side, but right, okay, let's do this. So I've just filmed this side for a TikTok tutorial. My very first tutorial on TikTok, exciting. So I will probably have 2 of the same tutorial up later. Doesn't make any sense to me, but oh well. I just figured that anybody who comes across me on TikTok obviously doesn't know that I do YouTube videos, makeup videos, like every day. So at the minute I'm just trying to work it, like doing a bit of both, just here and there. And then not taking any more product. I do not know why I'm taking this brush. But it was the first one that I grabbed whenever I was filming the TikTok. This wee blend brush here that I've had for that long that the bristles are extremely sparse and barely there. But it still does a really good job of blending out your eyeshadow. I think it's because there's barely any bristles left. And it just blows out the eyeshadow effortlessly. There we go. And then, what brush was I took? Was it this one? I'm gonna go into Get Paid. This shit here. So what do you guys actually prefer? Like, do you prefer TikTok or YouTube? Long form content or short form content? With me, I kind of feel like it depends on what it actually is. When it comes to makeup tutorials, anything to do with makeup really, even if you're just kind of sitting chit-chatting about makeup or skincare, but especially makeup tutorials, I definitely prefer on YouTube and long form content. Maybe sometimes, you know, like if somebody's talking about certain products here and there, it's nice to have like a quick short form video and just get all the information you need inside 1 minute. And vlogs. I kind of like vlogs in long form as well. And hauls. I like to just sit down and chill with some snacks and watch a haul instead of just like trying to do a haul inside like 1 minute or 3 minutes. Like I sometimes find that, I don't know whether it's just me or not, but I find that short form content is just so rushed, so thrown down your throat. I don't know, and just, not that it's forced, but just everything's just in a rush and I just need to get out so much information inside like this 1 minute. But if I'm wanting some information on something, like say for example if I'm going traveling or if I'm going somewhere, I will definitely be on that side of TikTok, like the traveling side of TikTok. Like for example, my mum is going to, she's going on holidays somewhere and she has said that she's wanting to look up some YouTube videos, and I told her not to. Instead, go to TikTok. Go onto TikTok, type in the country that she's going to, which I can't remember, and everything will come up, and it's short form, quick information, fast information, and you'll actually get more of an insight of the country over on TikTok than you will actually on Instagram. So I suppose, like, for me, as I say, it kind of depends on the content itself. But I think overall I'm still always going to be somebody who just will always stick to YouTube as being like my main source of content, you know? Not only as a viewer but as a content creator. But I don't know, it's just everybody seems to be just all over TikTok now. And I'm going to take the NYX Ultimate Glow Shots in the shade Clementine Fine. Just all over that lid. I'm going to use it as my base for one of the shadows, like one of the shimmers from the P. Louise palette. But while that's still tacky, I'm going to take the shade Inspire. These two colour combos together are so stunning, aren't they? So bringing that shimmer like right up to the crease and everything, making sure to apply it with like swiping motions and pat motions to obviously like apply it whilst blending it at the same time. So let's talk some TV series. I'm always on the hunt for looking for something to watch. I think the last time we were talking about this, I had mentioned that me and Kyle were watching Yellowstone. So we had watched 1883, 1923, and then Yellowstone, watched it, loved it, really highly recommended it. Kind of took Kyle quite a while to get into it, but whenever you're sitting on Facebook Marketplace looking at crappy cars, of course it's going to be difficult to actually understand what's going on and get into something. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really good actually. Ended very abrupt. I'm guessing that there's a new season coming out, but what we have started watching, and I don't really know if Kyle wants to watch it with me, but we watched 2 episodes last night and he said it was actually not too bad, so I'm going to try him and see. Handmaid's Tale. So we're watching The Handmaid's Tale at the minute. I've been on the fence about watching it. I've asked my mum about it. She said it's great. She said I would like it. I've heard so many great things about it, and I've been on the fence about watching it because, well, I'm sure if you've seen it and if you know what it's about, for obvious reasons. I get triggered and annoyed very easily about things like that, so that's kind of why I've been putting it off and putting it off, but I've just bit the bullet, started watching it, and as I say, we're only on the 2nd episode, and it's really good actually. I'm so looking forward to watching more episodes tonight. So looking forward to it. And as I say, Kyle said it was actually not too bad, so we'll see. We'll see. Didn't realise there was so many seasons to it though. Jesus. Yeah, I know you guys watched Handmaid's Tale. What do you think of it? I just love putting a shimmer shade just right in here, just right in that wee hollowness, crease. I feel like putting a crease, putting a shimmer shade just in here, whenever you tilt your head back or you look down or just whatever way you move your head, you see the way a shimmer shade just right in there, it just catches the light. That's fucking beautiful, mate. That is scrumptious. It looks very bonfire night. Yeah. And then taking this fine eyeliner in my waterline. Yes, Stanley, you get that fly. Slim chance. I think all of these products have been discontinued. Apart from maybe one. But I've just been taking the Dose of Colours liquid lipstick in Supernatural. I've been using it to use it up. If you watched my lip declutter, I was going to get rid of it. But there can't be much left in it. And do you know what? Like, it still smells okay. I always like to do a bit of a sniff test whenever it comes to lips products. So yeah, still smells okay, and it seems to like okay on my lips, but I'm just using it to use it up. So I just put it on roughly and then I blend it into the Colourpop lip liner. Another discontinued lip product, more creamer please. Just colours and a Desi. That's all that's left of it. So again, I'm just gonna use it to get rid of it and just use it up, you know? And then this was a lip product that I did declutter. So usually whenever I do a declutter, I go through the products again to kind of split them up into bin, give to mum, whoever else. So I'll just go through like the lip products and kind of put them into categories as to what I'm doing with them. But I did come across this again, the Urban Decay Stay Naked Vice Lip Chemistry. And do you know something? I ended up opening it and using a wee bit of it, and then I noticed that there wasn't a lot left in it, and I took the stopper out and there's not. There's literally a wee slither of this left. So I've just been using it because I know I'm going to get through this. Like within, I would say if I keep using it the way I am, within the next week I'm going to end up using it up because I'm scraping the sides of it. So that's just why I'm using it, because, you know, like there was no point in actually just like binning it and wasting the product that's still left in it, even though it's only a wee bit. So may as well use it, right? But this completes the makeup look. Thanks so much for watching. All the products that I did use will be linked and listed down below in the description box for you, along with my TikTok. So don't forget to go and follow me over there. Another wee close-up of the makeup. See, whenever it comes to makeup tutorials and makeup looks like this, it is so hard to get like a really nice, good picture of the eyes, and like a picture that actually truly shows how nice and pretty the eyes are. But anyway guys, thank you again so much for watching, and see you in the next one.